salute followed by a moment of silence.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. This meeting has been advertised as a regular business meeting as follows. Posted written notice on the official bulletin boards at Endeavor School, Joint Base, Upper Elementary School, Secretary of the Board's office, Superintendent of the school's office, and Clarence B. Lane Elementary School, Wrightstown, New Jersey, on January 4th, 2024, and is posted on the district's website. Electronically forwarded written notice to the Burlington County Times on January 4th, 2024, and the Times of Trenton on January 14th, 2025. Filing written notice with the Clerk of North Hanover Township on January 14th, 2024. Filing written notice with the members and the Secretary of this body. Mailing written notice to each person who has requested copies of the regular meeting schedule and who has prepaid any charge fixed for such service. This is in compliance with the requirements of Chapter 231 of the Open Public Meetings Law of Public Laws of 1975.
Reed?
Here.
Gridlinger?
Here.
Layton?
Here.
Morrow? Here. Redding?
We're going to start with item number 7, which is a presentation by the auditor. Sorry, we're not going in order.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. You guys have in front of you a 2-page document that I put together that highlights the financial highlights of the school board for the June 30th, 2024 year. The independent auditing report is on pages 13 through 16. Our audit was conducted in accordance with auditing standards generally accepted in the United States of America, government auditing standards and requirements set forth by the New Jersey State Department of Education. I'm happy to let you guys know that an unmodified opinion was rendered on the financial statements. That's the best opinion that can be rendered. The financial statements are presented fairly in all material respects as of June 30th, 2024. All of your assets, liabilities, revenues, expenditures, net positions, and no disclosures are fairly stated in accordance with generally accepted accounting principles. Very good job there. The other opinion is a report on internal control over financial reporting and on compliance, pages 159 to 160. Our firm reviewed and evaluated the internal controls and tests for compliance with New Jersey laws and regulations. There were no findings reported in the current year. A very good job there. When we do an audit, there are an awful lot of internal control evaluations that we do along with compliance requirements, checklists from the State Department of Education. So a very good job there. The district also had another level of auditing called a single audit, where the district expended in excess of $750,000 for both federal funds and state funds. The independent auditor's report on compliance for each major program report on internal control is on pages 161 to 163. The audit was conducted on compliance requirements for major federal and state programs of the district. The federal programs that were selected were the Impact Aid, Department of Defense, 12.558 assistance listing number, as well as the Impact Aid 84.041, the state programs with the State Aid Public. An unmodified opinion, the district complied in all material respects with types of compliance requirements that have a direct and material effect on each of its federal and state programs for the year ended June 30th, 2024. Again, the best opinion can be rendered for the district. No findings reported in the current year. The governmental funds on pages 35 and 36. The general fund balance increased by $11,328,000. The total revenues were $46,477,000. Your expenditures were $34,964,000, giving you that $11.3 million increase. The resources that come into the district, you guys are more than well aware that The taxes are a small part, only 8.5% of the revenues come in through the local tax levy. The state revenue is 46%, and your federal is 41%, the rest is made up of miscellaneous. The special revenue fund, that's your special grant fund. That fund balance decreased by $21,000. It's made up of the preschool state aid receivable at negative $380,000. Your proprietary funds, which are your food service funds, that net position decreased $122,000 to $330,000 rounded. The net cash resources did not exceed the 3-month average operating expenditures, and that's something I know that the business administrator worked on getting those numbers down and in line with the Department of Agriculture, so a very good job there. The nuts and bolts of the audit are on pages 83 through 89, the general fund change in fund balance on a budgetary basis, excluding those on-behalf payments. If you look at Exhibit C1, pages 83 through 89, you'll see excess revenue over a budget of $10.2 million. With unexpended appropriations of $2.5 million. Total fund balance generated was $12,740,000. The district utilized $1,068,000 in surplus. It left a net fund balance generated of $11,671,000 for the year. When you take a look at the district's total budget appropriations for the general fund, they were $30,741,000. The district this year spent $28,236,000. That equaled right around 92% of the budget was expended. The fund balance at the end of the year for the general fund, there was a reserve for encumbrances of $533,000. You have a capital reserve fund at the end of the year of $2,090,000 for future capital projects. You have an impact aid operating of $44.7 million, an impact aid capital of $764,000. Your unemployment reserve is $286,000, and your unreserved undesignated surplus is $3,907,000. That's up about $1.8 million from the previous year. As you know, the State Department of Education allows districts to hold a 2% max on the undesignated. There are some add-backs to that. Because of the impact aid, you guys are actually at 13.84%. So financially speaking, you guys are in really, really good shape. The resources that are coming in are more than enough to help fund the district's education. And the finance department did a really, really good job this year. Thank you, Amy, for the courtesies that were extended to our audit staff. We've enjoyed working with the district. And if you have any questions or concerns or comments throughout the year, please continue to reach out. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very good job.
We'll be going into executive session next.
Do I have a motion?
Motion?
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Mr. Brazil, are the reasons to go in exec correct?
Yeah, personnel and potential litigation in probably 30 minutes.
Okay.
Yes. And there will be action.
Motion carries